Let's dive right in. Have you ever just looked at the world and wondered, is there a master plan or is it all just random chaos? Well, today we're digging into a really powerful idea, that reality isn't random at all. Instead, it's one single, sovereign system. Let's explore what that means.
So the core of this whole idea really boils down to a choice, a huge one. Think of the universe like it's running on a fixed set of rules, kind of like a cosmic operating system, right? We can't go in and rewrite the source code. That's a given. But here's the kicker. We do get to choose whether we build our own lives and our societies to be compatible with that system, or if we try to fight against it.
All right, so if we're going to wrap our heads around this cosmic OS, we have to start at the very beginning. We've got to talk about the source. So this first part is all about understanding this fundamental idea of a single governing intelligence behind, well, everything.
Now, this is really important. We see the word Islam or submission, and our minds might jump to certain places. But in this context, it's not about blind obedience or empty rituals. Not at all. It's defined here as a rational act. It's a conscious choice to align our own systems, our societies, our laws, with the universal laws that are already in place, the ones running everything from the stars in the sky to the atoms in our bodies.
And this quote, wow, it really gives you a sense of the scale we're talking about. This single source is described as totally timeless, no beginning, no end. But check out this really cool part. It's both the evident and the hidden. So it's evident in everything we can see and measure in the universe, right? But it's also hidden in its true essence, something beyond what we can fully grasp. It's a bit of a paradox, and it's something to keep in mind as we go deeper.
Okay, so we've got this idea of a single, all-powerful source. But how does that power actually work? Is it just random decisions from on high? Well, according to this view, absolutely not. The whole thing operates through a predictable, fixed system of laws. No whims, just principles.
And there's a name for this system, Sunnat Allah. The best way to think about it is like the universe's constitution. These are the unchangeable, predictable laws that run the show. And we're not just talking about physical laws, like gravity. The source material suggests these laws also govern societal outcomes, the rise and fall of civilizations. And the key thing is, they apply everywhere, to everyone. They're universal.
So, you see this mention of a throne. Now this isn't a literal chair, of course. It's a metaphor, and a really powerful one. It represents the central axis of control, the command center for this whole cosmic system. And what's the foundation of that control? Total, systematic knowledge. A complete, real-time awareness of every single thing that goes in, comes out, goes up, or comes down. Everywhere.
And look at how this is broken down. That total knowledge isn't just a vague idea. It's defined here in 4 distinct flows. What goes into the earth, what comes out of it, what comes down from the sky, and what goes up. It covers every possible movement and interaction. It's almost like a data-driven model of the entire universe, covering all inputs and outputs.
So let's bring this down to earth. What does this mean for us, for human society? It means that things aren't just random. Success, failure, power, humiliation, none of it happens by chance. According to this framework, it's all a result of cause and effect. Power is given based on law, it's taken away based on law. It's a system, not a lottery.
Okay, but that's a massive claim, right? So how could anyone possibly know if it's true? Well, the source material argues that you don't just have to take it on faith. It says there are 2 universal witnesses, 2 pieces of evidence that are available to all of us that point directly to this single rational source.
And here they are, side by side. The first witness, the observable order of the universe, what we study through science. The fact that there are predictable, repeatable physical laws suggests, the argument goes, that there must be a single intelligent lawgiver. The second witness is something inside us, that deep, constant human desire for justice and fairness. Where does that come from? The suggestion is that it points back to a single, just source.
And this brings us right back to that idea of the evident and the hidden. It's a perfect fit, isn't it? The Creator is evident through the creation itself, through the logical, ordered system that we can observe and study. But the essence of the Creator remains hidden, beyond our direct perception. The proof isn't in seeing the artist, it's in seeing the masterpiece.
Okay, this is all very cosmic and grand, but let's get personal. What does any of this have to do with you and me? So where do we, as human beings, fit into this vast, systematic reality?
So now we're going to zoom right in on humanity's place in this whole order. We've seen the cosmic laws, now let's talk about human choice and our responsibilities. And right here,
This is a real mind shift. The idea is that nothing we have is truly ours. Not our money, not our skills, not even our own bodies. We don't own them. We're just trustees. It's all on loan from the ultimate owner, and we're expected to manage that trust responsibly and ethically. That changes everything, doesn't it?
So, if we're trustees, how are we supposed to manage everything? Well, the source provides a blueprint. It's called Deen. And again, it's really important not to just translate this as religion. It's way broader. It's presented as a complete system for life. Think of it as the human version of that cosmic operating system we talked about, designed to bring all aspects of society into balance. And just look at what's included here. This isn't just about private worship. We're talking about a complete blueprint for a healthy society. Ethics, social order, a balanced economy, how we conduct ourselves, and a system of justice. It's meant to be the whole package.
Which brings us to the final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle, the consequences. Because if reality is a system with fixed laws, and we have free will to align with it or not, then our choices have to lead to predictable results. The source material is very clear that there are two possible outcomes.
And there they are, in black and white. Path number 1, you align with the divine law. The result? Peace, harmony, a great society, and just outcomes. Path number 2, you reject that system and try to make up your own rules. The inevitable result: chaos, injustice, corruption, and this incredibly vivid phrase, the fire of regret.
The crucial thing to get here is that these consequences aren't like some kind of random punishment. They're built into the system. They're the natural result. That phrase, be and it is really about cause and effect. Once a law is established, the result is guaranteed. It's like flipping a switch. The outcome is locked in the second the choice is made.
So that leaves us with a final question to chew on. If we go with this idea that reality is one big, ordered system governed by law, that every single choice we make, big or small, as individuals and as a society, is an act of building. We're all architects. So the real question isn't if you're building a system, it's which one are you building?